As bad as it looks, it is quite hilarious to be honest. Hello everyone, welcome back to Allo Detects Glitches. Last compilation was fully focused on glitches from Season 8. And this time it's gonna be a bit more various, as we're gonna be jumping throughout the seasons, reaching back even to Season 6. Trust me, although it may have been a while since that time, the glitches remain funny or still surprising, especially if you haven't seen them before, and the guys from Respawn have managed to fix them. Without further ado, my name is Allo, I'm a glitch hunter, and this is Apex Legends Bugs and Glitches Compilation Part 6. This one goes back to Season 6, the one they introduced Rampart in. Between some updates, I can't remember which numbers exactly unfortunately, a really goofy thing could happen once you died and switched to another team member view. Additionally, it was triggered randomly. As you can see, the first time the dead player switches to Lifeline's view, nothing happens. Then Lifeline gets knocked down and revived. And the second time, it looked like you were looking from inside of Lifeline, or if the view was a variation between first person and third person. I mean, what are all those hands? Where did they come from? How many hands does Lifeline have in general? Or maybe, bear with me, maybe, it's a bit existential. This is the view you'd have if you looked from your astral form at your physical form.
What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
And this is the view you'd have from Pathfinder. It's like riding a mech. You never forget that. We have seen a couple of glitches regarding or happening during the jumping phase, but this is something new. First of all, there is no dropship and there is no nothing. You can't even see your legend in the beginning, and sometime after the camera gets just too close to its back. I can see Revenant's souls. As if it was going too smooth, this happened as well? Fortunately, everything went back to normal after landing. Ish. Okay, when this clip was submitted, I watched it like 3 times before actually spotting the glitch, as it happens in a matter of seconds, and it's so easy to miss. Just pay attention.
I can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky I like you.
Did you get it? Okay, let's have another look in slow motion this time. And stop. As you can see, the player is being notified to get back in the ring. But first of all, there is no ring around, and second of all, if you have a quick look at the map, you will see that the ring is coming, but it's still quite far away. A really nice addition to my collection, and I almost missed that, I gotta be honest here. This one goes back to Season 6 as well. Update 1.47 messed up Pathfinder big time. Main reason being, part of your screen getting blocked after using his grapple skill. You may want to check my other clip when I go into details of that unfortunate update. However, I have found a clip from that time that I hadn't put in the previous video, nor in any previous compilations. This time, instead of your view being blocked, the weapon Pathfinder is holding starts vibrating as he was having, I don't know, Parkinson's disease, or was on some sort of heavy withdrawal. Or maybe it's just stress.
Look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
This one is actually a double glitch. First of all, you can't see the level 1 knockdown shield being active, and then we have yet another moving corpse glitch. This one gets me every time I see it, as the corpse starts moving just after the situation becomes a bit hectic, like it was saying, "Fudge this, I'm outta here."
First blood. The battle begins.
Depending on the map you're playing, you can find Apex packs lying around in weird places. Those packs contain usually some good loot. Sometimes, however, it looks like the creators didn't seem to think through the physics of the items dropping from them. You know what this means? Reaching level 500 is a must-have for some of the players. Getting it should be celebrated in some sort of way. Here it is announced
Again!
and
Again!
and
Again!
and
Again!
and
Again!
a simple cake would be just fine.
One of us.
Sometimes Apex Legends servers go fully bonkers.
Bonkers.
If they disconnect you, at least you don't have to torment yourself playing a broken game. Here, you can definitely see that something is wrong with the game itself from the very beginning. One of the players has already disconnected. Let me point out that this video is not edited at all. No fast forwarding added, nor slow-mo. However, the game does feel like it was in slow motion, or at least overrun by slots.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 3.
I'm fully aware how painful it is to watch this, but imagine, just imagine what the player who was playing this game must have felt. Ouch. You know that feeling when you play trios and the game does not assign the third player to your party? And then you ask yourself, can it get any worse? Well, yes it can. And this can be worse. As bad as it looks, it is quite hilarious, to be honest. And as hilarious and bad it is, it's also a bit puzzling.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
As you can see, the player has not disconnected, as his banner is still active.
Lucky us, we are already.
Moreover, once the other player gets knocked down, the game doesn't end. But the enemy team does not seem to notice Wraith.
Many hours later.
And this keeps on and on and on. And basically, I love the bit that after a couple of minutes, when the first team has already left, we can see Crypto in the top right corner casually using his drone and scanning for enemies. If only he knew what was behind him. I have already made a small compilation with skill and ulti fails, but that was some time ago. And I must say, since that time, I haven't seen any fails, assuming Respawn must have worked out whatever the issue was, until I had a chance to play Caustic again. And I think I may have found a dead spot for Caustic gas tank. As a bonus, I have picked this situation right here, when a Bloodhound, after a standoff with me, decides that it is better to jump off the cliff rather than to stay in the stinky gas of Caustic. Yeah, this Caustic.